afternoon. Today is Sunday, July 6th, and today we are going to be beginning the 1-week sketchbook challenge. I've been wanting to do this challenge for forever, and I saw this YouTuber doing this challenge a couple months ago, but obviously I didn't have the time because I was in school. But now that it's summer, we have the time for it. Also, excuse my voice. I've had a crazy past week, a lot of fun and partying that I just lost my voice in the process. But we're gonna keep going. Though I'm technically starting a new sketchbook, but I already done a few pages that was not a part of the challenge because when I was on an Oregon trip during my spring break, I thought I was gonna take it with me as like a field journal, on the go sketchbook, because I thought I was gonna use it to record all the animals that I've seen along the trip. It just didn't happen that way, but that is completely okay. But I've already done some of the pages, so I'll show. This one I'm actually really proud of. It's the first time I've ever drew a deer. Really proud of that. Then I have this page, and this is the last spread I've ever done in the sketchbook, but we have around 150 160 pages to go, so we're gonna be using this art creation sketchbook. I like it a lot because I can just bring it with me throughout the week wherever I go. But today, like I said, we're gonna be beginning that challenge. I have no idea what I'm gonna draw. Maybe I'll use a sketchbook to practice anatomy and all that kind of stuff, because for some reason, I've lost all the skill drawing traditionally. If you were to give me my iPad and I were to draw on Procreate, I could whip out something that I'm really proud of. But when I'm on traditional paper, for some reason, all my skill loses me. But we're gonna persevere. So yeah, let us get into the challenge.
Starting off the challenge, I knew one of the things I really had wanted to draw in this sketchbook was barn quilt designs. What fascinated me about these quilt designs is when I'm usually in rural parts of California, or in my time in Oregon when we would pass by rural farms and homesteads, what would be hanging above the barn were these quilt designs, and I was so in awe and fascinated by these designs, and I really wanted to know what the purpose was. Not only, and obviously, was it for artistic expression, but doing a little bit of Google research, I had also found out that some quilt designs are meant to show the history and the lineage of the family of who owns the farm, and present that to either travelers and local farmers in the area. But it had also apparently served as a form of navigation. So travelers could know and identify different households or farms by recognizing the patchwork design that was presented on these barns. To me, it is just generally so fascinating. And I love quilts. I hope I can own my own quilt one day or make my own. That is a project I'm definitely intimidated by, but I hope I can eventually get there and start to be not afraid to try to make a quilt. But by drawing these, I guess it's the beginning steps of getting there. So at the time of this clip showing right now, it is 12 a.m. the next day, even though technically I was supposed to finish all of my pages by today, well, technically yesterday of day one, but I'm giving myself the excuse that I started late, later than I wanted to. I started it around 3 p.m. and then I was like doing my little like sketches for an hour, and then me and my family went to go to the movies, and obviously that took my whole afternoon away to work on the rest of the spreads, but I will persevere and I will finish the day one spreads, because I know it's gonna bite me in the ass if I wait till a reasonable time to finish the spreads for day two and day one combined. Like, I'm not doing that to myself. But probably the rest of the spreads, just to catch up, are not going to be as intricate as I wanted it to be. Maybe I'll just do like hand practice, like messy sketches for the rest of the pages, because I cannot be bothered to do coloring stuff, but you know, we'll see where the rest of the night takes me.
Okay, day two, Monday, July 7th. Day one was really hard, like I said, only for the fact, just because I started so late in the day. It is currently 9:41 a.m. right now, so I have all day, with a few little tasks, personal tasks here and there. But I don't think it's gonna infringe on trying to finish all the spreads today. Definitely, it was really hard to get through day one, because at some point, like, I wanted day one to be like all quilt designs, but then I realized that if I don't want to torture myself and still have a full 8 hours, 6 hours of sleep, I'm gonna just have to push it. So I ended up taking like my highlighters that I have and just drawing a bunch of fishes. Some I'm proud of, some could be ripped out of the notebook. But I know that the reason why I wanted to do this challenge in the first place is because I, like many artists, struggle to finish sketchbooks. Like, I have so many piles and piles and piles of empty sketchbooks that I bought since middle school, never use them. And I'm hoping that this challenge is gonna push that perfectionism out of me and just draw on a sketchbook what it's made for. I would definitely say doing all these like fish drawings helped a lot. Again, some are really bad and some are really good. Excuse me. But, you know, again, we just keep persisting. And I think that is definitely my motto for the sketchbook. But currently, you know, we are starting day two. I literally do not have anything planned. And what I want to draw, who knows? But we're gonna figure it out.
One thing that I had really wanted to challenge myself for today was working with materials that were more permanent, such as pen and gouache, because I think in my realization of working on the barn quilts yesterday that doing the planning process of what I wanted the quilts to look like and thinking of the color palettes, one, it just took way longer than I would have liked it to. And two, I felt like I wasn't having fun with it because of that initial planning. But with something that I can't erase, I feel like it just gives me that freedom to just to create. And even though I'm afraid of the outcome and I might not be proud of it, I think once I like take that step back and look at all the finished pages, it ends up becoming a work I am proud of. I mean, definitely not one of the better pieces I've done in my time of creating art. But something I can call mine and something that I knew I had fun doing. But I have, I think, 15 more pages. And right now it is 4:02. Definitely better progress from yesterday because I think I had like 20 pages still to do that day and only got 4 done. So definitely on better track today. One of the drawings that I want to explain is this little house. It is only 420 square feet, and like the bedroom is up here, and it's only the first floor, and there's like a basement, but that's just where like water and a water heater goes. Anyways, this house right here, dream house, because here's the actual picture of the house. First of all, for it being in front of the ocean, you could fish all day, swim all day, and with the views that you have, like, the amount of art inspiration that would come to me, I would never leave my house. If I lived here, I would never leave. And it is only 169K only. And for a house here, like a regular house, probably of this same size, would be like $1 million. Here, okay, it is in Canada, but it is in Tiverton, Nova Scotia, Canada. So like it is like right next to Maine. Maine seems so pretty. Vermont, that entire area. So you're like living right next to the sea. You're right on the sea. And you live in like a beautiful climate forest area for only 169K. That's all I need in life. I just need to run away to Canada and live in this teeny house. And when I saw this like listing for the house because I follow one of those like house Instagram pages. It's the username is something like the house username is, or the username of the Instagram, excuse me, is old houses under 100K. I need to live there so bad. It is actually a dream house. Like, when drawing this, I was like, oh my god, like, I can just buy this house since it's so cheap, and I just need to like make a living off of my jewelry and just live there for my entire life and not talk to anyone ever again. Obviously that is not gonna happen, but whoever lives there is gonna be very lucky to own that house, because it is like in my mind when drawing it, I was like, oh my god, my jewelry station's gonna go here, I'm gonna put all my cooking stuff there, I'm gonna have a dining room table. Like, girl, you don't even live there. Chill out. You don't even have money to afford that house. I got like $30 in the bank account I can spend. Is $30 enough? Please. It's so cute. I finished not at 2 in the morning,
11:16 p.m. at night. Day 2 down in the books.
Words you didn't want to hear, and I carry their weight as you disappear. I try to dream at night just to see your face, since it's the only time you stay instead of walking away. 'Cause when awake, you'll be colder than a memory.
Good morning. It is day 3 of working on the sketchbook. Yay. I guess my plan of action today is just to work on landscapes, because that is definitely something I am very avoidant about when just drawing in general. I've tried doing landscapes before, like I've tried painting, like, and all that. Can't do it. So I think today is just a day to just really feel for it, you know. They're not going to be good because, hey, some drawings in here are not that good. But isn't that the whole point of this challenge, is to just embrace the creativity? So we're probably going to go in with my gouache set. If you're curious, I use that set that was trending online a while ago, the Himi gouache. It's actually pretty good. As someone who doesn't really paint as much anymore, I just like that it blends easily, like a watercolor set. I haven't used watercolor in a long time and I do miss that, but you know, these are the next best thing. Don't buy from Amazon, buy gouache from somewhere else. I got this set a while ago, but you know, I know that you can find this set on Amazon, but yeah. Anyways, day 3. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I have only done 3 pages out of the 22 I have to do. At 12, I ended up taking a nap that literally lasted the entire day. It is 4 p.m. right now. So, am I screwed? Yes. But, you know, we're just gonna push through. I wanted to go to the gym today. Don't know if that's possible. Don't know if I can go to the gym at a reasonable time. We're gonna try. But, you know, again, landscapes are not my best, but I think I'm just going to continue doing landscapes on both spreads just to get it done. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Once again, I did not film a single thing yesterday for day 4. I did do day 4. I did do it, but I just could not get out of bed and be bothered to set up my phone and film and think of what to say. I just couldn't. Even being bothered to do a speed run, or not speed run, a speed time-lapse video, I couldn't do it. I was definitely feeling very overwhelmed, and I'm 100% losing steam for this challenge, but I know once I'm done with it, I'm gonna be very proud that I finished and completed the sketchbook. But as of now, I'm dying. But hey, we made it to day 5. So congrats to me for that. Did not think I was gonna make it this far. But you know, we're just gonna keep going. Today for day 5, I'm finally practicing faces. I don't know what it is between the difference of digital art and drawing on my iPad in comparison to traditional, but these faces are not good. They are not good at all. But, you know, practice makes perfect, guys.
I'm gonna go out right now and I'm gonna go get dessert with friends. I think I have left for today about 14 pages left to do, which is a lot, but I think I need some well-needed fresh air. I've been stuck in the house for the past few days doing this, and I think for my own sanity, I need to socialize and see friends. So I'll bring it with me. I don't know if I'm actually gonna get any pages done while I'm out, but we'll see. That hangout was definitely really needed. I think it healed a part of my soul. I really just needed fresh air and to not be in the house for 4 or 5 days straight. But we're back. We're finishing day 5. I also added this title in the spine, but she's coming off because every time I crease it, you know, that happens. But we are making the faces and not good. They're not good at all, but you know, we keep going. I've been making way more collages for this day. One, just because I forget how fun they are. Because I used to make way more zines back when I was in high school and middle school, but I just haven't been making them. But doing all these collage pages just remind me of that, so I'm having a lot of fun. At first, in the beginning of the week, I was really against doing collages because it was like cheating, but it's still art. I'm still making art. But yeah, I think I have 9 more pages to go for today, so keep on trucking.
Moonlight, shine on down and shine on me. Maybe this is me projecting. What am I supposed to do? I don't wanna be a cool girl. I'm not really in the mood.
Day 6. We're done. Thank God. So for this day, this was my last drawing. I kind of wanted to go a little bit all in on it. I used my Prismacolor set. Wow. And I used my gouaches. I used the Prismacolor on the deer, then gouaches for the rest of the landscape. I'm actually having fun with the landscape. I didn't expect that, but day 6, I think I got through it pretty fast. And that is only because I did really shit hand practices. I needed to get through it. Like, I was not feeling it. And then I just had the afternoon to just do whatever until the last page. I knew I wanted to like save energy and like really take time to work on the last page, so but thank God. 1 more day left I'm ready to feel like I have my life back after finishing this goddamn sketchbook. Day 7, thank God. Last night I couldn't really sleep, so I like got a head start at like 2-3 in the morning and did some pages. Thank God it's almost over. I plan to do a few pages outside in my backyard because, you know, it's been really nice, and it's very unfortunate that the time I decided to do this challenge, it's been so beautiful outside and sunny, but you know, we're here now. We're almost free from the shackles, which is this challenge, and I'm very excited to finally finish. I don't think these pages are gonna be good, because I only have so little hurrah in me to actually produce good stuff. I realize it's just bursts of energy when I want to make good stuff in here, so yeah, I'm ready for this to be done. Right now I'm gonna be on like a mini side quest because tomorrow I'm celebrating my mom's birthday and I want to make her a homemade carrot cake. And then today my mom wanted tomato soup, so I'm also gonna go buy ingredients for tomato soup. I would have used the tomatoes that my dad is growing in the garden, but don't have a lot of those because I used it the other day to make spaghetti with homemade tomato sauce. So if anyone needs a trad wife, right here, guys. But we're gonna be doing that and then finish the pages, so let's go. Hi, so it's been a couple days since I filmed the last day, day 7, where I actually finished the goddamn sketchbook, but she's hefty and she's finished. But I guess giving my little review of the challenge, you know, I hated it. I hated it a lot because, well, okay, I didn't hate it. I didn't fully hate it. I think the hard part of the challenge is just trying to be creative like every single day, you know, for 7 days straight. Because, at least for me and me right now, and usually how I am, I like never know what to draw, and I always have art block. But honestly, like this helped a lot with the art block I've been having for a long time, and especially with traditional drawing. So would I do it again? Not in a while, but I think for what it was worth, it helped me a lot. Want to get back into drawing more. Like in my teenage sketchbook, I have my actual sketchbook that I use, like my daily. I haven't drawn in it in a long time, but I recently started drawing in it. I've been doing more horses, and the last page is a tattoo design that I'm designing with my best friend, but overall, I think it helped me definitely know that I like drawing. I just need the gumption and the motivation to do it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna film a flip through sketchbook tour of this just individually in a separate video, but yeah, I'm very happy to be done with it. I was so ready to be done with it, and it's over. So but if you are watching this video, thank you for watching. I don't know who it is besides my friends who know this channel, but if you're not a friend who does not know me, thank you for watching the whole thing. So yeah, flip through video coming soon, maybe.